Hello everybody and welcome to this 6th episode of the Let's Play of Star Wars Battlefront 2. As you can see, we're getting quite near to the end. We've just got to like the beginning of what episode 4 A New Hope was, storming the Tantive IV to recover the plans. Lord Vader has sensed the plans aboard a consular ship making its way to Tatooine. Lord Vader has determined the Death Star plans were being to the Tantive IV consular ship under the flag of Alderaan? Yeah, Alderaan. Oh, we've gone through it.
With the information gathered on Polis Massa, Vader concluded that the stolen plans had been given to Princess Leia Organa of Alderaan. We weren't surprised. For all their talk of being a peaceful planet, Alderaan had been thumbing its nose at the Empire for years. After a brief and pointless battle, we boarded the ship, the Tantive IV, over Tatooine, began looking for the plans, and waited for Lord Vader's arrival.
Again, I seem to remember this mission being quite hard.
Vader has tracked the stolen Imperial plans to Ambassador Organa.
Come on.
Retrieve the plans and bring the ambassador to Lord Vader.
Walk straight into a grenade. Yeah, it's quite a hard mission because, well, it's really cramped corridors, like the Polis Massa mission. Yeah, cramped corridors and a lot of enemies, which doesn't really make sense. I think for some missions like this one, it would have been a good idea to put maybe give the enemy a little bit limited tickets or something, or I don't know. This mission never made. Well, it does make sense, but like it does get a bit annoying when you have to deal with something like 100 odd rebels on a ship the size of this. I mean, especially when some of them probably been killed in the battle as well. I mean, like the space battle. I mean, I'd be very surprised if like none of the shots fired at the ship did no damage. Like, I mean, because I mean. In fact, I think in the film they disabled the engines. I'm sure some people in the engine room would have been killed at least, or... But here is Lord Vader, so this should hopefully speed things up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what our objective is. Oh, head to the tech room. Oh, they're all dead. Oh, walk through a wall then.
We'll need to take out the security mainframes on the bridge before we can gain access to the rest of the ship.
Took them both out in one go. As long as I can keep Vader alive, this should be relatively easy. Why are these lightsabers doing less damage than they usually do when being thrown? Seems like it's taking a few hits. We're still apparently moving despite being inside a Star Destroyer. I think that's what happens in the film. I think they sort of put it in the hangar bay or underneath the ship. I may be mistaken. And okay, again, it is just a game, so it doesn't matter too much. What's this last? Okay, it's on the map. Oh, I was here. Oh, shouldn't have done that.
We need the ship's access code to
Didn't
gain entry
realise
to
who
the
it was.
areas. Make your way to the engine room and retrieve them from the security terminal on the second floor.
The bad thing about a lightsaber, very hard to, you know, you end up. Well, it's hard to like not kill your own people sometimes, especially in close quarters.
Disable the turbine to clear our way to the terminal.
Oh, come on, Vader. Right, what have we got to do? We've got to disable. Oh, we've got to pick something out.
Take the access code to the tech room terminal.
It's kind of a bit annoying now you don't have much in the way of command points as well, like, because usually when you capture a command point it, you know, stops the enemy spawning there. Which I think would be quite good for like the tech area. I mean, we've just been there, destroyed all the security terminals, and I've got to go back there, but there'll be a load of rebels there probably, like still in the tech room. Even though we've just been in there and destroyed everything. Oh, here, well we actually did capture this bit. Right, it's just kind of annoying because you end up fighting over the exact same places you fought over a few times before.
Nice work. Now let's clear those rebels out of the escape pod bays and secure the rest of the ship. Princess
I haven't actually
Leia
used
must
Force
be
Choke
captured
yet.
before she can escape.
Give me tell me where your rebel plans are. Well, he's dead. I can't actually remember what he says. Something like, tell me what happened to the plans, or something. Ah, there she is. At the end. I mean, want to know what happened to the plans they sent you. Okay, I'll try not to do any more accents.
The Imperial Senate will not sit still for this.
Well, they will. Pretty sure they have no power, but... Oh, I have to just lightsaber.
The day is ours. Well done, gentlemen.
Well, that was easy. Like I said, I think there must be some differences between the Xbox and PC versions. Because I find missions like the one where you storm the Jedi Temple hard
After Lord Vader
on
took custody
PC,
of
but not
Princess
Xbox.
Leia, we all figured it was just a matter of time before she coughed up the plans. Many of us had been unwilling witnesses to Vader's powers of persuasion in the past. The thought of a pampered little princess resisting his terrible will was inconceivable.
So we did the mission, but as I was saying, like some of the missions on Xbox, like were really easy. Like I found the Clone Wars like really easy on Xbox. I never lost, except on occasionally the Jedi Temple mission. Whereas on this one, I seem to have had more trouble with some of the Clone Wars missions. But again, the Jedi Temple, but found the Rebellion missions really easy, which I found ridiculously hard on Xbox. What did we get? Killing Spree and Public Enemy. Save. I think this is the last space battle we're about to do. Yeah, Vader's Fist strikes back. So we've got to strike him out of the skies. Rebel scum are fleeing their base from Yavin 4. Intelligence believes most of their command staff is spread among transport ships. Destroy the transport ships.
When the Death Star was destroyed, about half of the 501st Legion was still in the hangar getting into their ships. Of those who made it out, another third were caught in the explosion. I'd fought with some of those men for over 20 years. Afterwards, those of us that survived hooked up with a nearby Imperial fleet making a retaliatory strike on the Rebels' base on Yavin 4. It wasn't the best thought-out plan, but we were cut off from our leaders, tired and operating on instinct. If not for our training, we probably would have never gotten past their orbital defenses.
So, Death Star's been blown up.
Report to the hangar area.
Forgot most of the 501st were destroyed in that. Well, quite a lot of them were.
Destroy them before they can jump to hyperspace.
But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, a lot of them people have been fighting since the Clone Wars, and for all of them to just be wiped out in one go, that must be pretty... I mean, they've done quite bad things, of course, like... I mean, well, like I said in the Jedi Temple mission, there was that, I think the Clone Wars series mentioned about a ship, and they've all been bred for obedience, but... Right, so I suppose that could explain some of it, but, yeah, I don't know whether to feel sorry for, like, more, like the narrator, I think he's called Retired Clone Trooper in the credits, or... Because, I mean, yeah, like I said, they did bad things, but... I mean, but then again, I suppose, like, the Empire blew up Alderaan, and they didn't exactly deserve it, I suppose. I mean, it's not like the Rebels are to blame for this, I mean, they're just defending themselves. Right, alright, come on.
Destroy them.
I also don't know if this is the... I don't know if this is like an alternative history, this game. I mean, this bit I don't think it's too different from what happens in lore. I think, you know, we fight... I think this happened, you know, trying to stop them from getting off Yavin 4. But some of the next missions after this, like the Battle of Hoth, sort of, I don't know if it goes a bit different to how it did in the film. I could be wrong. We've got a minute 40 left. Right, but yeah, so I'll probably do Battle of Hoth in like a separate video, because I think that's probably one of the longer missions. Yeah, longest missions, right. Not because it's hard, but because the map is so big and you'll probably be using the AT-AT. So, You know, they're quite slow. I don't know if they have shields on this, but I'm going to keep bombing it every now and then. I just realised the calamari cruiser just lost some health, which I don't think you can blow up capital ships, but they obviously do have a health bar. No, I think they do have a health bar. I don't know if that originally you could blow them up, or if that was taken out or something. Just so we can reload her. Yeah, it is losing health, and not much, and I think it's not repairing instantly, but I wonder if there's like a mod to blow up these capital ships. That's one of the things I was kind of disappointed when I got the game. Like, you could blow up everything on it, but you could never blow it up, like the capital ships, as long as it, you know, as long as the game was like they had enough points, they could just keep going as long as they wanted.
Pilots, if they are allowed to make the jump to hyperspace, they'll rip right through us. Clear their fighters out and be quick about it. We haven't any time to spare.
You've got a fighter on your tail. Launch the reinforcement.
Right, got one. I don't think I've got a guy with us, but he would have had the missiles. I don't think they're like anti-air missiles, but if we had the person in this bomber with us. Come on. I could go land and get another ship, but it's not. I think it would. By the time I did that, I'll probably have been able to destroy some anyway. Oh, that one. I don't know if I'm just really bad aim or if the cannon's quite inaccurate. I preferred the V-wings, like the Clone Wars bomber, because that had I think that had like a shotgun effect. And I think they were slightly spread out, so you still had a chance to hit. Like, if I go to, yeah, first person view seems to be working a lot better. Oh, we're nearly dead. Yeah, well, I may go steal a rebel ship. Just launch some random bombs. Come on, you can make it. Get an X-wing. I mean, like I was saying in one of the other episodes, the Empire doesn't really have the X-wings, even though they used them as the Republic. Because, I mean, well, they used the ARC as the Republic, but yeah, they didn't really invest in heavy ships. Sort of focused on the TIE fighters. So the rebels have the ships, the X-wings, and I'm going to take an A-wing. I can't remember if this was based on something from the Clone Wars. Not entirely sure. Yeah, we're doing a lot better now. Need to destroy 10. We've got 6 remaining. Oh, actually, it's probably good that we got this ship. I was sort of thinking to the Mustafar mission where we only had to destroy something like 6 or 4, whatever it was. Also kind of ironic. The rebels who tend to use a lot of captured stuff are now being wiped out by something captured off them. Oh, come on. Where's the last 800 meters? One fighter.
Well
Oh,
done,
did it?
pilots. We need to clear a path for our frigates to cover you. Use a TIE bomber to destroy their heavy turrets.
Right. Go grab another. Actually, I may grab a Y-wing. See how much damage these do. Oh, not a lot. I'll grab a Y-wing, go pick up a Imperial pilot from somewhere, and then that way I've got someone protecting me.
Second stage pilots report to hangar.
Come on, we can make it. Oh, no, we can't. But you ain't gonna make it. Well, that was easy. Oh, damn it. Oh, yes. No, you were not getting this. Yeah, I'll go pick up an Imperial pilot. I must say, I have no idea how useful this gun would actually be in space. I mean, oh, what the hell? What happened there? The plane just went nuts. Or why went nuts? Actually, I'll probably leave the pilot. I mean, now I was going to do it just to, you know, shake things up a bit, but I think I've got to take out the engines as well after this, so... You know, I'll probably just stick with the Y-wing without a gunner. Switch the gunner to hit what's behind us. I don't know what keeps doing that. I don't know if it goes onto autopilot or something. It keeps randomly twisting about. Well, as soon as I go to gunner mode, I start getting shot at as well quite a lot. It's not like I'm exactly doing massive evasive manoeuvres at the moment.
They can't jump if they haven't any engines.
Right, I'll get that now, once I've taken out their command bridge. Might hit their communications array the way through. Because it's going to take me time to reload, so I might as well try and hit it a little bit. Alright, let's get the... We got an Astro droid on this? Keep hearing like it's like beeping. Oh, we have. There, did you see it? Let me hit this quickly while I'm here. Oh, what the? Oh, I must have see through the explosions. Okay, I probably shouldn't have hit it. So I'm gonna have to run like hell. Get a TIE bomber. See if we can get a... Come on, need someone spare. Anyone? Nope, the entire hangar is empty. Not pressing the wrong buttons. I need someone to take control of this. See if it can reach to the engines. I don't think it will. So, oh, I'm gonna have to put it into the communication array. Do another boost. And back to the missile. Oh, I don't think I did any damage. Okay, maybe just stick to using it as a bomber. Right. I think we'll pass this mission easy.
Victory is ours, men. Dispatch the 501st to the planet's surface. Yavin 4 will fall before the day is done.
Beginning my attack run.
And we've won.
And so the battle over Yavin came to an end. I'm told we destroyed hundreds of rebel ships that day. Even if it had been thousands, it wouldn't have made up for the Death Star.
Right, so what did we get? Killing spree, tank buster, and it was deserted, and there was a couple spaceships still there, like TIE fighters, the bomber. Probably do this mission quick. Revenge of the Empire. Their base is their base is ripe for the taking. Death Star's destruction will be repaid in blood. Rebels still maintain a sizable force in their base on Yavin. 501st been given the honour of avenging the Death Star's destruction. Remember your brethren aboard the battle station, show the traitors no mercy.
By the time we landed on Yavin, Whatever shock we'd felt at the destruction of the Death Star had been replaced by anger. For months we'd treated the rebellion like a disobedient child, only to be repaid for our tolerance with treachery on an unimaginable scale. Frankly, I don't remember much of the fighting. I guess we won.
So, going as a stormtrooper.
Okay, you all know the mission. The rebel base is located in that ancient temple over there. Our first job is to take the rebel command post located in the ruins of that stone fountain just ahead.
Right, let's take the fountain. Right, there's a lot of them, and I seem to be surrounded. It's quite weird, not weird, but telling now when like in the intro, it's a bit, not weird, but like he describes the rebellion as like, say they were being tolerant to the rebellion and all that. It's sort of weird how I don't know, disconnected the stormtroopers are. I mean, like, the Empire's been doing all these evil things to the rebellion and their families and all that, and then like they sort of just describe it as being tolerant, which, well, I suppose the 501st, like, they're more like elite troops, they wouldn't be getting involved in that stuff, but sort of weird how they kind of, I don't know, they sort of buy into a lot of the, like, I think it sort of sounds like they buy into a lot of the propaganda they're being given. Like, I suppose you can also see, like, how things have changed for them now. I mean, before it was just another rebel group. Now, you know, it's kind of personal because they've lost most of their, well, yeah, most of their friends and stuff. Although, to be fair, I'm sure the rebels have suffered quite a lot worse. Right, so you got me. But you can I think you sort of see in this mission, the next mission, it, like, do get, like, they are sort of seeing this as a personal revenge type thing now. Right, take that tank. But yeah, again, like I said, I'm not sure if this is meant to be an alternate history sort of thing, because it's not so much this mission, but the next mission, you do sort of see, I don't know, they sort of describe Hoth as a victory, which, okay, technically it was, but they don't mention, like, losing the war or anything, so I don't know if, you know, maybe it is a victory. But then again, the clone trooper, I think, is described as retired in the credits, so possible, you know, he's just been retired straight after that battle, and not, you know, it's before episode 6 and the Battle of Endor and all that. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't actually, I mean, I would want to see it, but because they lose it in the end, like, they lose the Battle of Endor, and I really don't think I could take seeing these troops who have fought for 20 years through the worst wars being defeated by teddy bears. I mean, I mean, I think in the film it's actually Chewbacca taking a ATST that makes them lose, but you still see quite a few stormtroopers being, like, beaten to death by sticks and stones. I do like the episode 6, but that always kind of never made sense to me, the whole, they could just be defeated that easily, like, because they're meant to be the most elite troops, so, you know, that's probably would have been the 501st. Well, I like to headcanon that the 501st was sent somewhere else at the time and didn't take part in the battle or something. Because, like, it just never made sense for me. I mean, I like to think that maybe some, like, loyal but inexperienced elite, like, when they say elite troops, maybe loyal but inexperienced are brought in rather than, like, the 501st. Because, you know, it'd easily deal with the Ewoks. Like, if it was a 501st there, probably. But yeah, I should probably stop talking about things that haven't happened yet. Grenade. This mission's actually turned out to be a bit harder than I thought it would. Just because there's so many of them. And the, you know, they're tanks, because they've got the lasers on them, but they've got the missiles as well. And we just see a barrage of them being launched at us.
The rebel counterattack could
Oh,
start
we've got to
any
defend it.
second.
Oh, great.
Defend the reflecting pool with all your might.
Slow him down a bit. Have we got any health? Don't know why we randomly have to defend this. I mean, are we just letting them wear themselves out or something? Or and then counter-attacking? Okay, that didn't go well. I should really switch to a shock trooper, but I have a feeling we're gonna... I mean, yeah, we've only got to defend it for 2 minutes, so... I don't want to limit myself by picking a class I'm not going to need in a minute. Because I'll probably survive it, knowing me, and be stuck with this useless rocket launcher. Although, I suppose I could just change weapons. But I'll stick with grenades in a minute. Seem to be working. Oh, great. It's the last thing I needed. Spawning right next to a load of them. Okay, get out of here. Oh, got one of them guys. Right, I'm hoping this next one will be the last spawn we need for this bit of the mission. I don't want to die with only a few seconds to... No, I did anyway. Oh, I managed to kill one of my own people somehow. Not sure how, maybe when it discharged as I died, I hit someone. That's the only way I think I could have got someone. Right.
Well defended. Now it's time to breach the security door on the temple. A unique breaching bomb has been left at the point marked on your map. Retrieve the bomb from
Oh great, it's been left at a point in our map
near the temple security door.
controlled by the rebels.
Second timer, so you better start running as soon as you set it.
Whose bright idea was this? Let's just leave the bomb next to where all the rebels are. I mean, could you not bring it back to like the first spawn point? Well, I suppose they couldn't make it too easy. I don't get how this can be a unique or like I think he said it was different. This bomb. I don't know how it's just a breaching device. Surely they're standard by now, but I don't know. Maybe it's got some special protection around the door. I think this is meant to have been a temple, like Jedi temple. Maybe they've got some force thing around it that stops us from blowing it up with regular explosives. Either way, it's going to blow up now when I get there. Jump! Oh, somehow our jetpacks just run out of force. Oh, for Pete's sake. Right, maybe it would be easier from here. Oh great, we've only got a few reinforcements left. Oh, come on! That's twice now that's happened.
Defeat is not an option.
I know, but this bloody tank is making it... No, we're not dying here. No, no, no. Not gonna die. Right, okay, I did die that time. I'm gonna go as a stormtrooper.
There they are. Decapitate the rebel command.
Is that a literal command? Oh, don't really. Oh, right. Oh, great. Yes, this is suicide, but I see no way through other than... Oh wait, have we got any tanks? No, we haven't. No, they have though. All I need to do is get in Grab another one. Yes, I'm a genius. Oh, Christ. That wasn't meant to happen at all. Where's the bloody stairs? Can I sort of coax them out to attack me? Yes, I can.
Vengeance is ours, men.
Well, they
The
weren't very
spirits of
smart
our
commanders.
forefathers will sleep soundly tonight.
After the battle, the surviving members of the 501st finally caught their breath. The Empire had taken the rebels' best shot and come up standing. Now, it was our turn to strike.
So, yeah, we've won that battle. What did we get? Killing Spree, Bantha Fodder, and Deadeye. Oh, Bantha Fodder isn't good because I think that means dying the most. Yeah, so I'll go to the next mission. Probably won't do it, but yeah, I'll save the game here. I'll probably do Hoth as one separate mission. But yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you like the videos, leave feedback, can always do with more feedback. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.